Hello there, fellow collectors. It is Sneaker back with another figure review. This one is unique in that I'm going to be reviewing the Hot Toys Darth Vader, both the DX27 and DX28 from the Kenobi TV series on Disney+. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future content coming from me. Please also consider taking that next step and supporting the channel and becoming a channel member by joining the Evil Empire, where you get access to exclusive perks and emojis, early access to videos, and members-only shoutouts at the end of my videos and live streams. So I'm going to be talking about what I like and don't like about these figures, and whether or not I believe it's worth picking up both of these so you can have a clean and battle-damaged Darth Vader. Let's get into the review. So first off, I just want to talk about the box art briefly because these are a little bit different for each one. So on the left, we have the DX28, just a little bit of a different background and artwork, same as the DX27, but they both look very cool. I like how it shows different things from the show. You got the Mustafar, Vader's castle, and then also the Inquisitors, the Purge Trooper. So pretty cool to see both of these. And it's nice that they made it different for each version of the figure. And then I just wanted to show these foam covers for the figures. Again, they're different. The one on the right for the DX27 says, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did," with that awesome battle damage looking Vader on the cover. And then on the left, it says, "Anakin is gone, I am what remains." So two iconic quotes from the show. And again, this is just cool artwork that they put into these and different for each of the figures. So I like to start with the accessories. Both of these are the same with the exception of the clean armor pieces, both the helmet and the chest piece for Darth Vader, and then this DX28 space station floor stand here, which is awesome. It's USB-C powered. And then, like I said, all the other accessories are the same. You have Darth Vader's lightsabers, Reva's lightsabers, and the dynamic rock bases, and then the power box for all of the USB-C attachment points for the figure. And then real quick here, I just wanted to show the variety of hands. These are the same for both of the figures. These are definitely one thing I do not like about the figure. They are really hard to get on. They don't really stay on the peg. So really, I just have mine pushed on and they're kind of hanging on. It's really hard to get them to fit perfectly onto the wrist pegs. So like I said, one annoying thing, not a deal breaker, but I don't want to be pushing on these too hard to try to get them to peg in because then you risk damaging the pleather. So I did things a little bit differently for this review. Usually I show the figure directly out of the box, but this time I have Vader posed up here with his lightsaber. This is the clean version from the DX28. Really nice. This is, for me, the best looking Vader of all of the clean versions that have been released so far by Hot Toys. So this one is very hard to resist, but you have this going up against this amazing looking battle damage figure, which I'm going to show here next. And here he is battle damaged. To get a character like Darth Vader in a battle damaged form with also the Anakin Skywalker Hayden Christensen likeness in the helmet is definitely special for a figure. The detail in this head sculpt is next level, and also the battle damage chest piece is really nice. So right off the bat, looking at this, I am really happy with how this battle damage version turned out. Next up here, these are now lit up with all of the USB functions that attach behind the figure on the back around the belt. And this also looks really good. I was pleasantly surprised with the USB-C saber that I have here displayed on the clean version. It is definitely brighter than the Grand Inquisitor one, which was the first USB-C lightsaber to release. It definitely looks brighter and much better. I'm actually happy with how it looks, but the CCFL definitely has it beat in brightness and uniform color. But you are paying a hefty price if you want to get a CCFL lightsaber. I really felt like it was worth going with a CCFL lightsaber considering how bright it is and just how this scene was where the light was reflecting off of the battle damaged helmet and Anakin's face. I think it might actually be the only CCFL that I buy for right now, because this USB-C for me is actually okay in this case. I'm also really happy with the light up functions on the chest piece and the belt for both of these. It really adds a nice level of detail and realism to the figure. I really like that it's USB plug-in as well. It's going to be easy to leave on for long periods of time without worrying about it heating up too much. And usually LED lights last for many hours, so you're not going to hopefully have to worry about them burning out. Next, I want to talk about this space station themed base. With this being USB-C powered, again, it's very easy to plug this in and turn it on. The lights are very bright. This adds a really cool look to this clean Vader. This really, for me, pushed me towards considering having both in the collection, because you get really two unique looks in this case with the space station floor and then the diorama rock base as well. I do wish this rock base was bigger and allowed Vader to stand on it easier. That's one issue I've been having with these bigger diorama bases. They don't have enough room for the figure to stand on or pose on very well. So hopefully that's something that Hot Toys takes a look at and fixes in the future. And here are some close-up looks at both of the figures, starting here with the clean version of Vader. Again, you can just see how cool this base is. And you can see also the better lighting of this USB saber. Like I said, compared to the original one that came with the Grand Inquisitor, which definitely was not as bright. And here are the LEDs. You can see there's some really good detailing in here. I love how these lights look. I think that USB addition for these pieces was a really good addition, and not having to use batteries is a huge win for me personally. I also like how Hot Toys made it really easy to completely change the look for this Vader. You can flip the cape around, which shows both a battle damaged and a clean side, and you can swap out the chest pieces really easily. They just pop off, and then you simply swap the helmet and you have a completely different look. So like I said, I think that was a smart move by Hot Toys, and really cool that you can have two completely different looks for Vader by swapping out just a few pieces. I also love the subtle red color on his lenses. They absolutely got it right on this figure. They colored it perfectly. I'm really happy with how this looks for this clean version helmet. And now looking at the battle damage version, we have the rock base. You can see how much brighter this CCFL is. It looks a little orange on camera, but it is red. And then you have the detailing for this battle damage chest plate. This is a very cool piece. They definitely paid close attention to detail when it came to this piece. And again, it just pops off. It's easily swappable. And then getting to this incredible head sculpt. You get the one rolling eye. You have just this amazing detail with the damage in the helmet, the injury to his face. They really were just able to capture this moment from the show perfectly, and they absolutely nailed this look. I have no complaints about this head sculpt. This head sculpt has got to be one of the best that Hot Toys has ever done. And like I said, it is just so awesome to be able to add a battle damage Vader into the collection. And then here is the clean version of Vader posed with the Grand Inquisitor, the third sister Reva, and then a Purge Trooper from the Kenobi show as well. I really think if you have Inquisitors and a Purge Trooper also, or you want this look from the show with Vader surrounded by Inquisitors, for me personally, this clean version is the best look for this. I personally would not want the battle damage Vader posed with these figures, but I'm sure there's people who would pose him with these figures, and that's obviously completely fine. It's just not the look personally that I would go for. So yeah, overall, for this look and having the Inquisitors, and hopefully the fourth sister and fifth brother will be announced shortly, that would be awesome. I think that having all of them with this clean version of Vader is the way to go. So wrapping up my thoughts and answering the question of whether or not it's worth it to get both the DX27 and DX28. Yes, I absolutely think it's worth it. I think both of these versions can fit a different purpose in your collection. For me personally, this clean version is going to be displayed, like I had mentioned, with the Inquisitors for that look in the show. And then the battle damage version, this could be displayed on its own, but for me, once they release this Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show, pairing them together is going to look absolutely insane. I cannot wait till Obi-Wan comes out, the GOAT, and putting these two in the display together is going to be such an awesome look from an iconic scene involving both Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like this video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss any future content coming from me. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Underground Figures, which is where I got this Darth Vader from. You can check them out by going to undergroundfigures.net. If you make an account on their website, you are eligible for no NRD pre-orders. They have great prices and double box all shipments free of charge. Check out the description of this video as always for more details. Did you pick up this Vader? Did you just get one? Are you thinking about picking up a second one? Did you get two? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, collect carefully.